Hey everybody, Carla with Karla's Clever Crafts. I'm hopping on to do a live video real quick. I'm going to do a tutorial, and it's going to be patriotic. It's going to be a 3-piece reset that can either be used on your porch, across the front of your porch as 3 separate wreaths, or you can attach these together and make one long door hanger. And so we're going to jump into this. We're going to be using all Dollar Tree supplies, and we will, the total cost for the supplies for this is under $10. So very affordable and a nice size decoration that you can make and add to your home. I'm going to try to load in my comments real quick before I get started. Says that I'm live. There we go. Okay, so I got this. I bought all of these supplies last year, so I'm not sure any Dollar Trees have Patriotic yet, but I wanted to go ahead and do this. I have a customer order for this design, and I figured I'm going to be making it. I might as well just go ahead and jump on live and show you guys how to do this. If you like this idea, you can go ahead and start watching your stores now, and then you can get the supplies. One thing that we're going to be using is this USA banner. It's kind of like a door hanger itself. It has this bow at the top, and then it's just the USA spelled out on a piece of burlap ribbon. So to use this sign, though, I'm going to actually just remove the letters from the burlap ribbon, and it pops off real easy. Just be careful, there's staples holding that in there, so just don't poke yourself. So let's pull it off. Now we'll have all 3 of our letters. Okay, the top of that was a little more difficult to get off than usual. Okay, and then we're also going to be using, these are 11-inch. They're made on a plastic frame, and they have a little round hanger at the top here. Not sure if you can see that. You can use that. I actually used that to hang these on my porch, and I just put a nail that this would fit over and slid these right over top of the nail. So that's handy, but when you're designing, you want to pay attention to these hangers and make sure that you have those facing in the upward position. And I have all 3 of mine laid out here with that hook facing upward. So that way, if my customer wants to hang this across the front of a porch or on a fence or a wall, something of that nature, they can just slide those little round hooks over top of nails or tacks or whatever they wanted to use. And then I have this pipe cleaner laying here to remind me, these 11-inch wreaths, you'll need 3 of them because we're doing a 3-piece set. I also will include for my customer pipe cleaners so that they can, on the side here, now I'm going to leave this hook at the top in case they want to use it this way, but in case they wanted to design, like hang the design as a long door hanger or as one long piece coming down, they could just slide the pipe cleaner through the plastic ring and then slide it down through the ring of the next one. And then you can either pull that tight so they sit right next to one another like that, or you could leave it a little bit loose with a little bit of space. And basically you could adjust this to the length of the half of a pipe cleaner. So you could have a bigger gap between your 2 sections, or you could make it whatever size you wanted to. So I include those as an extra. And then we're going to attach bows to this. So you get a 2-pack of these bows at the Dollar Tree. They've had these for several years now, so I'm trusting that they'll have them again. And we're going to attach these on each of our wreaths, but I'm going to include an extra one for my customer because if they want to hang it this way, I want them to have a bow to put at the top to hang it down from. So those are just ideas that if you want to make your own, you can get that extra little bow and use it for the top. They come in a 2-pack, so you're going to have to buy 2 packs anyway. You'll have that extra one. You'll have a total of 4. And then the other thing we're going to be using is this star foam scatter, red, white, and blue stars. And then our glue gun, and that's what this project is going to entail. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to turn on my glue gun and get that warming up. That would be nice on a Sunday evening to do a fun, simple design too. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to position our letters inside here. So we're going to have U, S, and A. Hi, Laura. Okay, as soon as that glue gun gets heated up, we'll go ahead and all I'm going to do to attach these is glue them in. They're lightweight, so it's not going to require a lot to hold them in. These bows have little, they're kind of like the twist ties off of a bread bag attached to them, so I'm just going to leave those attached. We're going to use that to attach our bows. I'm going to go ahead and open them up here and get them ready while the glue gun heats up. Okay, and we're just going to put one of these at the bottom of each of these. Okay. In fact, let's see, I want my glue gun to get a little hotter. Oh, looks like the tie is missing from that one, so we'll use this one. You could probably even glue these little bows on. I'm not sure how well it would hold with all that glitter. So that's why I just leave those little ties and attach it that way. So to attach the bow, I'll start here in the middle. I'm just going to take these two ends and feed them down through the plastic frame. Make sure my round hook is at the top, my letter is straight, and then center my bow here at the bottom. Push them down through, and I'm just going to twist them together in the back. It's actually probably a better idea to attach these bows before we glue those letters down anyway. That way we can move it around. Okay, and then these ends, I'm just going to push them over. This frame is kind of dented in, so I'm just going to push these over and let them just lay inside the back. And it's really that simple, guys. Okay, so I'll go ahead and move that one to the side and do the U. Make sure, and I had moved it, make sure that round piece is at the top and you're putting your bows straight down. Now you probably could hang these from the plastic frame, so if you accidentally don't get that hook centered at the top, you could easily hook the plastic from part of the frame right over a nail as well. Okay, and just like that, we have that one attached. I'm going to tighten that a little bit though. It's not sitting quite as tight as I would like. Okay, there we go, that's better. Okay, we'll move that one to the side. We'll do the A. Then I'm going to make sure, and I moved it, put my round hook at the top. If I was using this for personal use, that wouldn't be as important, but since this is for a customer, I want to make sure that I line those holes correctly. Just make sure you pull that tight enough so your bow doesn't wobble too much. Which is what I had done on that last one. Okay, and these little wreaths come with this tinsel and everything's already on it. I did not do that. So for $1.25, you get this plastic frame and it's already covered in the tinsel. So it's a really good buy for a project like this. Okay, and I think my glue gun is probably ready. So what I'm going to do is the top of my A and the bottom of my A sits right on that frame, right on the inside ring of the frame. So I'm just going to put my glue right at the top of the A, and I'm going to use a lot, and at the bottom. Now this is probably going to run over and get on my table underneath, and that's okay. That's why I work on a plastic table. I can remove anything off of it and not have to worry. And once I place it down, I want to make sure I have it centered. That hook at the top. Especially the hook at the top, because we can always adjust our bow if we need to, but we can't move this hook. So I'm just going to hold this here for a minute and let that glue start setting up. Okay, and yes, my glue ran through. That's okay. I'm just going to rub it up here, put it back in my glue pot, and I'll use that later. Now I'm going to attach the U exact same way. So I'm going to put the glue right here at the top. Make sure my hole where I know where that's at, and center my letter so that it's straight with the hole. Hold it for a second, let it set up, or start setting up. No glue underneath this time, that's still from the last time, so that's good. I'm going to lay this one up on my computer because I don't want to put them on top of each other while they're still drying. Same thing with our S. Make sure we know where the little hook is. Put our glue at the top and the bottom. I always triple check, so I make sure I got that hook straight above my letter. Okay, and then the last thing that we're going to do for these, and then I wanted to show you, if you do, before I do the last step, if you do hang them this way, your bows are going to overlap, so you're going to end up having, well, I have the A and the S backwards, but you know, you have the U, the bow, the S, the bow, and the A, and then another bow, which is why I include the extra bow for a hanger at the top, just to keep it consistent. So it's very pretty. Each of these are 11 inches, so this is like 33, 36. It probably makes this about 40 inches long. And then the width is going to be 11 inches. So for $10, that's a pretty good size piece that you can hang on your door, on a wall. You could use it pretty much anywhere. Versatile. Okay, so now that I've shown you that, I'm going to turn this back around. And I am just going to add some stars, some of the foam glitter stars. And in this pack, there's some big ones and there's some little ones. And, ooh, well, I lost that one. Okay, so I'm going to put a red one there and a blue one here. Let's see, we got white. And then, well, I might not have enough of the big ones. I probably should have brought 2 packs of these. So it looks like we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the big stars. So I'm one short because oh wait, no I'm not, because here's the blue. Okay, so I'm just doing opposite colors. So I did red and blue on this one, white and red on this one, and blue and white on this one. And then I'm going to come in with the little stars. And if I have white here, I'm going to add a red and a blue. Just like that. And then here I have blue, so I'm going to add red and white. I'm not sure if you can see that, but you'll be able to see in this middle one. So here I have a red one. I'm going to add blue and white. And then here is blue. We're going to come in with a red and white. And we have white, so now we need blue and red. And actually, it looks like that one of these packs, you're going to use up most of it. You're going to have a few of the little stars left over, but not many. So you'll use just one pack. You'll have exactly enough of the big stars. And then let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these little stars left over. Okay, and these little stars, we're going to glue them down, and then we're going to be done. That's all. That is literally all this project requires. Real quick. If I wasn't talking to do the video, this probably would have taken me maybe 10 minutes and cost me about $10. And full disclosure, this design idea of putting these letters between these little wreaths was my husband's idea. So he gets credit for the awesomeness of the design. I just added the little bows and the stars to it. Now I'm putting a healthy amount of the glue and then pressing down on that real good because we don't want anything to fall off. But I think this will stick. It's just foam, so I think it will stick inside of this tinsel very well. Really lightweight. Okay, and that's it, guys. I'm just going to finish gluing down these 9, but I'm not going to, drag the video out just for you guys to watch me glue it down. Thank you guys for watching, and if anybody has any questions or comments, be sure to leave them for me, even if you're watching on replay later or watching over on YouTube when I upload this there. I try to get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. So I will answer any questions you have. Also, suggestions are very much appreciated. As I've started this new venture, any help I can get, I will take it. So thank you and have a great night.